There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you took me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Chicago, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins. And checking out the Pistons, they're a ways down in the standings. And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
A look at the Pistons starting group. And for the Bulls, sharp out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Love in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Cunningham. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Love. From deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by LaVine. Here's Sharp, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Outside, Anderson. Three-pointer. Love for 3. Detroit with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
And it's Cunningham missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And here's Cunningham outside. Sinks it from distance.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Pass to LaVine. Now Vucevic. Here's Sharp. There's a screen by Love. Sharp, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Carter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Love. And here's Anderson. Back to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
Cunningham passes to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Love. Fade away. The shot off that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Back to Cunningham. The three. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Anderson passes to Vucevic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vooch knows how to use angles to free himself up.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop on top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's LaVine, out to the right wing. Outside, Anderson. There's a screen by Love. And Anderson gets the 3.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
Here's Miller. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Chicago making some changes. Okashevsky's checked in for Anderson, and it's White in for Zach LaVine. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Pokashevsky. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And the shot goes. Carter's got 6.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Sharp. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Love for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And here's Cunningham outside. Offensive rebound. Carter. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Give him 8 points now.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Right wing. Here's Sharp. Back to Love. 4-3. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Fourth, the Bulls.
Now, we all know that getting to the free throw line is so vital in today's game. I mean, you get the freebies, plus you put your opponents in foul trouble.
They set a pick. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Vucevic. Love, the screen on Carter. Here's Sharp. Right side, Love. Puts it up from 15. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Here's Miller, who poked away. Outside Love. Pass to Sharp. Takes a three. He buries it from three. Here's Carter, covered by Vucevic. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up one. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
20. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
We've got Sharp. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Alexei Pokusevski. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Love in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Pistons leading. On target from about 13 feet.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Love. Releases. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Love's got 9 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Right side Carter. Over to the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 4.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. It's deflected. Here's Ivy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Carter. Knocked loose. On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Sharp. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And the Bulls making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Here's Ivy. To the inside. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Anderson. Pass to Sharp. Love with the ball. There's a screen by Love. Anderson passes to Love. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And it's a tie ball game.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Fires from the wing. That one is off. And it's Chicago the other way. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Carter. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Miller. For 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sharp. Now here's Love. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Love. 2 shots.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Love drops them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Love against Thompson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Carter, out to the right wing. A shot to stop the drought. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
And here's Love, defended by Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, that's good. Love's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by Levine. And it's good. 2 points.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Fires from deep. Counted from distance. And now a 3-point Pistons lead.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Here's Love. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
2 minutes.
And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Right side Love. A minute 42 left in the first half of this one. Wallace's shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Ivy. Thompson outside. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Knocks down the triple. He's got 14.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Pass to Levine. Picked by Pokashevsky. Levine with it. Now Carter defending. Shot is good by Levine.
A burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
And here's Carter. Shoots over Anderson. Wallace pulls it in. Outside Anderson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense
At the
rolling.
line for Chicago, Kyle Anderson. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Zach LaVine. Second free throw, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Cunningham. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Love. Anderson with it. Stewart defends. Stolen by Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 10 points.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
To the middle. Here's Love. And the layup is good.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pistons on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. Actually, let's switch topics to one I know everybody's been thinking about. Shaq, how would you like to start DJing during the breaks?
Definitely. I'll get my whole setup moved in, but I'll need Kenny's desk too.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Love with the ball. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steven Silas. To the wing, right side. Sharp. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Pass to Vucevic. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. Takes a 13-footer. And he knocks the jumper down. 6 points for him.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know, the adjustment should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Carter.
Carter, 2 shots.
Good on both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Love. Shoots a fadeaway. Detroit with a rebound.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Cunningham drives in. To the right side. Here's Miller. to shoot. From downtown. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Love. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep. Sharp's got 8.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Pass to Carter. Takes one from 10 feet. And again, it's Detroit.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Down low. Here's Sharp. Back to Vucevic. Got a hand on it.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Deflected.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Levine. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. He's got 7.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
Detroit calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Once again, your Chicago Bulls.
Morris, he's checked in for Chicago. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Monte Morris, number 1.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Here's Cunningham, following the bucket by the Bulls. Outside Carter. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Outside Carter. Covered by Love. And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Levine.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Pass to Love. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. Love's got 20.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Give him 8 points now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
To the middle. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Pass to Love. There's a screen by Love. Levine. Misses the jumper.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Now Carter, covered by Vucevic. Count it, and the foul. It's on Zach Levine.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Chicago making some changes. Okashevsky's checked in for Vucevic. Allen comes in for Zach Levine. And it's White in for Sharp. Now here's Love. 20 points for him. Love, a screen on Carter. Morris outside. Pass to Love. knocked it in off the glass. Love's got 22.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Morris. Let's go with a three. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Allen, the pass to Morris. Here's Pokashevsky. Outside for Love. Allen against Thompson.
Detroit foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. White, the pass to Allen. Back to White. Outside for Love. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. 3 on the clock. White for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham outside. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Carter from outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Pistons on top, up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Alexei Pokashevsky is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Kobe White. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Brogdon, the 17-footer, and he nails the jumper. Carter's got 14 points now in the second half.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
The 3, Allen connects from downtown.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Carter. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Sharp, no good. Detroit has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
And that one falls for Carter.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And here's Allen. Six to shoot. To tie it up. The Pistons clear it. Carter's got 9 rebounds now. Over to the left wing, to the inside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Chicago trailing here. And the Bulls call time here. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Carter, the pass to Allen. Here's Sharp. Pass to Anderson. From deep. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Miller. To the paint. Anderson covers. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Vucevic. Over Carter. Vucevic's shot is off.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Miller can't get it to go.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Sharp. To stop the drought. Hits the trifecta.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Pass to Carter. Here's Miller. Allen defending. Stolen by Carter. Here's Sharp. He's checked by Carter. Anderson gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Pistons lead.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Here's Carter. Cashes in the 12-footer. Carter's got 28.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Picked by Vucevic. Pass to Allen. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. The Pistons clear it. Carter's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Sharp. Now here's Carter. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Carter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Detroit calls timeout.
It's the dopest crew in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew.
making some changes. Love comes in for Allen, and it's Zach LaVine in for Carter. Carter. High quality look as he sinks it. Carter's got 8 here in this quarter.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Anderson with a screen. Here's Sharp. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
And what a shot over the bigger man. That could be a pivotal hoop in this game.
That's coming up big in the clutch. Rising up and burying it.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by LaVine. Shot on the wing. Anderson pulls it down.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. The Pistons trailing. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. And he's going for the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Outside low. That's to Sharp. The Pistons making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in.
For the Pistons, Cade Cunningham.
And the Bulls call time here. They're down by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. And he buries it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Miller. Here's Carter. Pass to Miller. The 3 is up. They shoot again.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharp. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From the high post. Oh, it falls!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And the Pistons call time here. They're down by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Carter. Lets it go from 11. Oh, off target. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season, but for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Turner is out there with Barnes. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Barnes can't get it to go. Banks kicks to Tatum. Back to Banks. A crossover. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Barnes. Kicks it out to Leonard. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Driving the lane. Taken away by Williams. Outside Tatum. Now the pass to Banks. Inside, Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Barnes. True on the 14-footer.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
It's Banks with the drive. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
How did he manage to change his shot midair?
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Banks. At the line.
That's good from Banks. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Shots good by Turner.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. It's to Porzingis. Goes up on the block, and he drops that one in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed never in a hurry.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. White against Halliburton. Rebound by Williams. Boston leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Out to White. 6 to shoot. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Leonard. Outside for Halliburton. Turner with the screen. And here's Leonard from 3. Good on the triple. And this game is tied up now.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Here's White. That 3 off the mark. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Halliburton on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for 6 points for Barnes. Celtics trail by 4. Now Banks playing Dallas. He was nearly unstoppable. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And Coach had nothing but praise for his players, saying, they've done everything I've asked. They put in the extra work in practice, trying to turn their weaknesses into strengths. That's showing up in the win column. As a coach, Kevin, that's probably the best you can ask for. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Right side Banks to stop the run. And good. That thing was that time as it falls.
And Tatum doesn't let the defense get to him. He's not distracted or bothered. He's got excellent form, stays with his mechanics. Doesn't matter who's defending him.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on White.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Leonard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by Turner, no good. Celtics trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tatum's shot is off.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Turner with a screen on White. A 3 ball. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in the groove offensively. And they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And so it's Indiana with it. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple. Oh! Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. .32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Barnes looking around. Feeds to Turner. Leonard, that's for 2. And the shot is long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes to Duran. The 3 from Tatum. That one doesn't go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Next team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 1. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Duran. Then there's Derek White. And it's Banks at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Tatum against Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And the first one drops. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And so Tatum nails them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
They set the screen. There's the pass to Leonard. From 13, good as the jump shot falls. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And that high release point on Leonard's shot makes that mid-range jumper tough to contest.
Pass to Tatum. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Turner with this screen on White. Halliburton passes to Turner. Shoots over White. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
And here's Tatum for 3, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Tatum. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And, you know, his height and quick release helped Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
Turner passes to Halliburton. From downtown, and the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Banton. The dish to Banks. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 16.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes it to Halliburton. Turner for three. Rebound by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Right side Banks. Just 5 to shoot. Moves back up. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Halliburton with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto. On the wing, Barnes. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. 9 points for Barnes.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Here's Tatum. The shot. No good. Great D that time from Leonard. At the elbow, it's Turner. Now the pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Knocked away. And Leonard has it in the corner. Turner with the screen for Leonard. Out to Turner from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tatum against Barnes. The shot's good from Banks. Banks has got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments here.
Banks passes to Tatum. Kicks it out to Banks. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. You see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And the Pacers another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
It's good from long range.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Barnes outside. Turner with a screen for Barnes. And the Pacers another three.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Manton, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Bounce pass from Tatum. And stolen by Barnes. Fires for three. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Tatum against Turner. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Duren. Here's Banks. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Hey, folks, we know you're anxious for the first half.
Checking out the Celtics. Another strong stretch for them. Able to capture 3 out of the last 4 games.
That is a bunch of games since our last power rankings. If they're tired, they don't show it. Extremely resilient. And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Indiana Pacers.
The three-point shot was a big part of their first half success. They're looking like elevator EJ over here, cashing in from deep.
You know it. Catch me in the driveway. I'll show you how a grandpa shoots.
I don't want those problems, sir.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. You've got Halliburton. Barnes out there with Turner. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Tatum no good. Pacers leading by 8. And here's Halliburton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Banks. Outside, White. A three-pointer, no good. Banks against Halliburton. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Halliburton kicks to Barnes. That ball. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Tatum, and the rejection by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Turner with the steal. Leonard looking over the floor. Down low from 10 feet out. Barnes can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 12. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Banks passes to Tatum. 5 on the clock. And Barnes sends it back. Outside Turner. At the top of the key, Halliburton connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Indiana. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
That was Celtics Entertainment. Let's give them another round of applause.
Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. Now let's take a look at the scoring breakdown tonight, divided between the starters and the reserves for the Pacers. Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Barnes sends it back.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
He takes it in. 6 on the shot clock. Brown with a screen on White. Here's Mathurin. And again, it's Indiana.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Can they get...
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Walker is screen on White. Here's Nembhard. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Banks. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 27.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Barnes, right side. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Now here's Banks. He's tightly guarded. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 10-2 run here. Horford with a screen on Brown. Tatum drives in. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Boston making a switch here. Woods checked in. Here's Banks. Yep, that one goes in there. Banks has got 10 points in the game.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Brown, the pass to Mathurin. Over White. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 7. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drills the three-pointer. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
A steal. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Mathurin. Sinks the triple. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum against Brown. Outside Banks. Back to Tatum. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics trail by 7. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Tatum out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Derek White, and it's Banks in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Wood sets a screen. Banks, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
The first one falls.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Barnes, he's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Jackson. White against Halliburton. Outside Leonard. Here's Barnes. And that one hits back iron. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7.
Indiana foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Banks. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Tatum for 3.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Tatum kicks to Valanciunas. Williams sets a screen for Valanciunas. And Barnes sends it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Indiana leading by 9. Halliburton outside. Dishes to Jackson. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And White kicks to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Leonard on the wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jackson, a screen on White. Halliburton passes to Jackson. And the shot goes in. And it's an 11. To tie it up, Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on a... Isaiah. Jackson.
He's such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Wood. Derek White comes in for Al Horford. And Banks is subbed in for Durham. Halliburton, that's good.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Tatum against Leonard. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by Leonard. White against Halliburton. There's a minute 34 left in the game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Williams, a screen on Leonard. Tatum dishes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Williams, a screen. Tatum passes to Williams, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. came here to trade it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the places.
Takes flight. Oh, down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
The NBA is creating international hoops academies. Commissioner Silver said, quote, historically we were more passive, but through Yao Ming, we were able to introduce hundreds of millions of people to the NBA. If we can help train other great players in these markets, it'll have a huge impact on our business. Brian?
Yeah, smart move. Thanks, Allie. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Nets. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place.
I think for the Nets, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. And for San Antonio, well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's Wembanyama. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Pass to Woods. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Outside, Finney-Smith. No good with the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Wembanyama beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Inside. From down in the low post, it goes.
You love the aggressive approach right there. Finney-Smith inside under duress of the contest. Woo-hoo!
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Bridges. Fires in the triple. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, good whistle there.
At the line for the Nets, number 22, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, number 5. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. The Nets with the lead. Top of the key, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. 7 points in the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Screen by Claxton. Clock at 6. Off target with the 3. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Woods. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
From 18 feet away, and that's good for 2.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
No good on that one. So it comes up empty at the line.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Thomas misses. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches a 3. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Claxton. Back to Anthony.
2 minutes. Spurs foul. Sohan. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.151 left now in the first quarter. Down low. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Well, you look at Claxton, a remarkable defender. Second in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And he drives in. And it's rejected. Oh, it's stolen away. Fast break, Brooklyn. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men. And Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Johnson.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
26 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Hits a three-pointer.
I absolutely love the aggression from 3 by Cole Anthony because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Pass to Woods. The 3 is up. Brooklyn with the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And for the Nets, they've got Anthony. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Spurs on D. They trail by 3. Blocked again! He's guarded by Anthony. Wembanyama. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 10.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball.
And for the Spurs, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Outside Johnson. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. There's a screen. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Nets. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside, Finney Smith from behind the arc. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
That one falls.
This is what taking care of your body and strength training will do. Finney Smith powers through the contact.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Opening close, and he drops it in. 15 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. 5th best, Mason Plumlee.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Thursday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Pass to Banks from the arc. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 1.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Finney Smith with it. Johnson on him. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot is up. A good-looking shot from the wing. 11 points in the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And there's the screen. Gets the 3 ball to go. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter for 3.
Count that one.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Finney-Smith. So it's Brooklyn now. It's a three-point game, and that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Outside Simmons. To the paint. Tipped. Shot from the wing. The bank shot, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Sohan. His last outing, he had 18 points. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And the Nets call time here.
Timeout.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Bridges. A minute 58 left in the half. Pass to Johnson.
Spurs foul. Number 5. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And Brooklyn has possession. Trailing by 4. Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. Clock is at 3. Takes the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
They set the pick. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Sharp. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Thomas. There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Third team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 7-point differential. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Banks. Here's Thomas. To the inside. That one's good for 2. He has 7.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the 2 guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pass to Woods. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Bridges. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And for Brooklyn, San Antonio leading. Pass to Woods. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Number 0. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
And he drops a first. Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Sohan. Inside. Oh, he picked him clean. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. That ties the game. He's got 15.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And there's a pick. Here's Sohan. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. Off target from outside. Brooklyn is gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. For the lead. And there's another one for the Nets.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Will it go? Finney-Smith pulls it in.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs Hype Squad, Steve.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Woods. Looking to end the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for San Antonio, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Finney-Smith. Anthony outside. Screen by Claxton. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Nets lead by 5.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Wembanyama. 22 points for him. Payne with the bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Knocked away. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's all tied up. 25 points in the game.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Down low. Here's Claxton. Lays it up and in. Despite excellent defense. Claxton's got 6 points.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Anthony up top. Outside Finney-Smith. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes.
Pass to Anthony. 4 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead. With some arc. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Anthony outside. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 11.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Defended by Payne. 1:02 left in the third quarter. San Antonio's got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Woods. Soft touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 1. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Man, an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Gets it to fall from the right block. 27 points for him.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
So the Nets making a switch here. Here's Payne. To the middle. Vassell left side. Launches a 3. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Spurs up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Three tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Anthony outside. Simmons with a screen on Vassell. Right wing. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Thomas in at the 2. Out left to the wing. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Offline with a 3.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And for the Spurs, here's Claxton. Drives to the hoop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
No good on the free throw. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. He's off on the second. San Antonio leading. Pass to Banks.
Next foul. Nicholas Claxton. 5th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Banks. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
He's perfect from the line this time. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Anthony outside. It's stolen. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. And here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, San Antonio's shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. He's guarded by Anthony. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Bridges. Back to Anthony. Screen by Bridges. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Anthony with a bucket.
Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody, willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
Pass to Wembanyama. Throws it up high.
The reverse slam. That was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Here's Anthony. Down low. Here's Bridges. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Devin Vassell.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Pass to Sohan. For 3. That shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Now here's Finney Smith. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Buries it from 3.
Stop it now, Dorian Finney-Smith. Extended range from 3. My goodness.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Bridges. 6 to shoot. And he gets that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Johnson. That 3's off the mark. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Finney-Smith. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And that's a smart play call right there. Taking big advantage of his size.
Just a huge bucket there. And you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they have the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Timeout call. Brooklyn gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Misses off the right iron. The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Bridges outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Driving to the basket. And he's fouled on the shot. It misses, so a couple of free throws here. Almost an opportunity at a three-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Plumlee's checked in for Brooklyn. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Brooklyn has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. 24 points for him.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
There's a screen. Pass to Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
rebound by the Spurs. He's marked by Finney-Smith. To the left side wing. The three is up. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs, number 5. At the line for one.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
If there were ever a play to change the momentum, that might have been it. The bucket, the body, and now the lead.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. So it's San Antonio now. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Bridges. Out to the wing. Tries again. It falls!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Bridges. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one. And that'll put him up 2.
Number 0.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we get the Spurs High Squad.
On the take.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Bridges, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Bridges taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Mikal Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line.
Fires for 3. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Your Spurs, you nasty!
has ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. To the paint. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Out to the right wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in.
Crucial play. Using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And we've played just over a minute here in overtime. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Well, the Nets shooting 59% in this one. A good average. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Tipped. Now Bridges. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. Puts one up from 19. No good off the back of the rim. The Spurs have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. The 3. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Yeah!
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left in the OT period. So the Nets making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
To the loudest stand. Show us what you got. Once again, fans.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he stays with it. Pass to Banks to stop the run. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And he commits the intentional foul.
Banks. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 15 seconds left in overtime. The three won't fall. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Wembanyama. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting to Brooklyn. Number 0. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
The shot by Sohan, no good. This one belongs to Brooklyn. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought, but when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have become a gritty team. Darius Garland says, we're some dogs. You're not going to just come to Cleveland and roll over us anymore. We're going to show some fight, some grit, some competitiveness, and that's what we're trying to do every night. We're here. Kevin, back to you.
I like what Cleveland's doing. All right, David, thank you so much. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Money out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Hilliard in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers. Here we go. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
3-pointer. The shot missing. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Pass to Grimm. Plays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Hilliard. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's the dish to Mitchell. Locked up there for Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the free throw, no good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Releases. That shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. And here's Poole for 3. Traps in the tray.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Wizards. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Show some love to your powerhouse dance team. Let them hear it.
Here's Allen. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Mitchell left side. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Money. The kick out to Poole. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Grimm. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Hilliard. Passes it to Money. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here is Hilliard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
Here's Grimm. Kicks to Mitchell. Let's go. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Cans the tough leaner from the outside.
Soft leaner with no one there to contest. Probably made it a little more difficult than he had to.
Pass to Allen. Here's Grimm. From the arc, cranes the three-pointer. He's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Poole, and it's sent back by Allen. To the wing on the left. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a jump ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Kuzma passes to Poole, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Washington. Melton's checked in. Here's Money. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Utah Jazz.
And, of course, you cannot not forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Mitchell passes to Grimm. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. Money with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. That one good for two.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. And that one misses. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And the pass to Melton. No good on the three. And it's Harris with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. "15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one's not going to go. Melton feeling it out a bit. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards lead by 3.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Darius Garland. Mobley is out there with Collins. Then there's Tobias Harris. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. A three from Garland. Money with the rebound. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For the screen on Garland. From the top of the key, another one falls for Washington.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Hilliard. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Utah Jazz. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Harris inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
The three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The three from Garland. Washington with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
Just 4 to shoot. They set the pick. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mobley finds Garland. At the elbow, Collins. Back to Garland. That shot, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Poole subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now, here's Garland. He had 16 points in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Graham. Money with the rebound. Money's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Back to Garland. Kuzma pulls it in.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
To the middle. Here's Money. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win. Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Garland. There's the triple. And he jams it with authority.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe. Just maybe. Here's Hilliard. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Out to the wing. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 14.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates. Guarded
by Garland. Over in the corner, Poole. Pass to Money. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guarded by Poole. Allen, a screen on Poole. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
32, the Wizards, 41.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Finally, we're good.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Washington Wizards. And that about wraps it up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Washington leading now by 9. So the Wizards 5 right now. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Money. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Hilliard in at the 3, the small forward. They get it back. Tries again. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Allen kicks to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, got to do a little bit more than that to stop Allen there. He's solid at shaking off the hit and still making the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
On the free throw, no good.
And Allen provides 3 things consistently when he's playing. He'll rebound, he'll score a little bit, and he'll definitely give you rim protection. So not a guy trying to shoot a bunch of threes.
Money passes to Kuzma. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell in the corner. He kicks to Allen. Screen by Allen. Grimm's shot is good. Grimm's got 8 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Kuzma outside. Inside, Money, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Shot from the top of the key. That one drops for him. He's got 22.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Passes it to Allen. Back to Mitchell. With the teardrop. Rebounded by the Wizards. At one point, they led by 16.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Here's Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kuzma has great size, and with that frame comes great responsibility. That time, he took the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Allen. And both free throws good for Kuzma. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. On deep. He can't get it to go. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Poole gets it to go.
Poole extending himself and finishing over the defense inside.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Melton. Mitchell's shot is good.
Mitchell.
Wizards leading by 9. Melton passes to Gafford. Now Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing a foul that time.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Washington. So he gets them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11-point game. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Poole for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Poole's got 11.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Garland is checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for Washington. Kispert's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Garland for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
And here is Poole. He's got 11. Back to Gafford. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Gafford's got his first bucket in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Garland surveying the D. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Smith. Garland against Melton. Shoots over Garland. Melton no good. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. He was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Poole against Mitchell. Smith for three. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Garland. Kicks it to Mobley. Fires the three. And it's Mitchell missing. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. And Poole gets it to go.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Now Garland. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Poole. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Poole against Mitchell. Poole no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Washington. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Allen. And for Washington, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Also, Kispert out there. DeAnthony Melton out there with money.
I like how Kuzma is right now making himself the defense's problem. He's going right at him on the drive and creating contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
First free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 22 points for him.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Kispert. And there's money. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Brim's shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Covered by Mitchell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Allen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mobley. Got a hand on it. And Mobley throws it down. Wizards leading by 5. With a screen on Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Nobody near Melton. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The pass to Kuzma. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his third foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Hilliard's checked in.
Substitution.
Here's Kuzma. Pass to Money. Over Mobley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Money. 2 shots.
Take it.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Washington leading now by 6. Kuzma with a screen on Mitchell. The Wizards with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Allen. Shoots the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Kuzma with a screen on Mitchell. To the left side wing. Hilliard. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Mitchell outside. Looking to get it going. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell. Willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Washington calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that break, Coach Les Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And so it's Washington with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. To the inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Shooting for Washington. Money. Line for 1.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
There's a good screen. Launches it. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And he makes the first. Rules checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And Mitchell drops them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Poole, a screen on Mitchell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Jacks up a three. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got flow in the second.
For three, Hilliard, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Guarded by Poole. Mobley outside. Pass to Grimm. Just 5 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark. Wizards leading by 6. Covered by Mitchell. Going inside. Pick off in midair. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
The length of Allen causes defenses lots of problems. Difficult to guard without fouling at times.
At the line for Cleveland, Jarrett Allen. 2 shots.
Gets the first. That brings them within 5. And Allen drops them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Poole, a screen on Mitchell. The pass to Hilliard from past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Hilliard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Wizards.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. .133 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Money. Stolen by Allen. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Allen, a screen on Poole. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Kuzma pulls it in.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Launches a three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 8. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Poole. And the three off target. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.